Hi, one forum is bridge to the best. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Your comments and your likes will be highly appreciated. We are busting on straight forward to South Africa to take a look at how a well-trained police officer became a gang member and a serial killer. Yes, you heard me right. We are talking about a gang member and a serial killer. Someone that is supposed to protect the people and are killing some of them. That is exactly the story we are in for today. Let's bust on to the story itself. On that fateful day, we are talking about 2nd of April 2020. A man, a lifeless body of a man, was found at a park. That is in a community called Reagan Park. He was found on that park. So the members of the community decided to call the police to the scene. When the police got to the scene, they realized that it's one of their own because the gentleman was in a pool of blood and he was in a uniform then. So they took him to the morgue and deposited him at the mortuary. So they decided to go on with the investigation. So they went into his home, and upon getting to the house, they realized that even his girlfriend happened to be one of their own, also a police officer by name Alicia Prince. So they interrogated her, what happened? When was the last time that you saw your man? Probably that's the boyfriend, more or less, but it seems to be couples because they assume to be living together. So he said that the last time that she saw the gentleman was in the morning, early hours when he was going to work. So they broke the news to her that this was what happened. But likely enough, there was a CCTV camera in the home. But before they got there, a friend of this gentleman, we are talking about Sebastian, went to the house, monitored the CCTV camera, took some exhibit out of the house without knowing that he was being recorded by the CCTV camera, just to hide some things and edited the CCTV camera here and there. But later on, they interrogated him, did some sort of investigation, they allowed him to go. But upon further investigation, they realized, no, this gentleman have to be a point of interest for them to investigate further. So they called on him again. So when he got around August 2020, they invited him and he was arrested. He was detained for many days, for so long, before they decided to charge him with some charges here and there for murder, killing, and other things, conspiracy to commit crime here and there, and other variety of crimes. So upon the investigation, they took him to the warehouse or the storeroom of he and Sebastian. So Skomo, that's the name of the guy. He was only known by Skomo. Skomo took the investigators to where they've been hiding their weapons. So they got grenades in that room. They got guns and other weapons and some other substances, that's illegal substances in that room. So he promised to cooperate with the investigation. And in South Africa, once you promise to cooperate with the investigation, they know very well that you are not a fly risk. They will allow you to be out there as investigation and court process moves on. So that was exactly what happened. He was so fortunate because he confessed, he said a lot of things that yes, this gentleman you are seeing in the uniform, the dead man, happened to be his friend and his friend in crime. They belong to a gang group and they commit a lot of murder together. So they found that when they went to the house also, they saw two cars, one pickup, specifically we are talking about Toyota Hillers, and one BMW in the house. So behind the pickup, they realized that there was some sort of activities that went on behind the pickup. So they opened the back door and they realized that there was blood stain on the seat here and there. But that wasn't their problem at all. So they left the scene upon seeing those things. But they found a gun, a service gun, in the car that the gentleman, Sebastian, used. And we are talking about a gun that belongs to the government of South Africa. That's the police service of South Africa. They found it in the car. That's the Metropolitan car that he was using. A car that was registered under his name that he was using. So they found that car, but upon further forensic investigation, they realized that no, that gun was used to commit several crimes, that is killing of people. We are talking about drive-by shooting. And approximately about at least 5 people were killed with that gun. That is so serious. That was exactly what happened. Someone that is supposed to protect the people, turned the gun on the people. And it was alleged or even discovered later that he killed some people without knowing that they are the target. That means some people were targeted, but at the end, they killed wrong people in the crime. That was exactly what happened. We are talking about someone that is supposed to protect the people, turn against the people. That was what Sebastian, the notorious Sebastian, allegedly did before he was killed himself. So it was further concluded that he was killed by an opposing gang members. That normally happens everywhere. Once you belong to a gang group and you are committing crime, know very well that one day you also fall victim. Because if you hurt a member of a gang group today, tomorrow someone will also hurt you. And that was exactly what happened in the case of Sebastian Grunwald. And as we speak, he's gone forever. but his accomplices are still out there, because it's not everybody that belongs to that group was accosted or arrested. So people, you have to be very careful out there. You may see someone in uniform. A lot of them, they are very good police officers and military officers. I don't want to bring the military in. Let me stick to the police officers. There are a lot of good servicemen out there. But sadly, we have some bad nuts also in the system. That is why we always need to be careful with the civilians. For the civilians, you need to be very careful who you are dealing with, because there are also bad guys out there who are wearing the uniform. Who knows? Sebastian happened to be a very gentleman. Everybody knew him to be a police officer. But at the end, it was revealed and discovered that he was a gang member and a serial killer at that. A lot of innocent people, about 5 people, were killed or passed through his hand to their grave. That is very tragic. That is why we need to be very serious and careful out there and take care of ourselves, not to trust people anyhow. We need to be very careful. The nice and the good guys in the police service out there in South Africa, I give you a shout out. You are doing a great job. Continue a great job. Please, for more, kindly subscribe to this channel, One Forum News, for the best when it comes to crime and security and anything relating to policies of Africa, international relations, as well as anything historical antecedents about Africa. We are here to make the analysis for you. Kindly comment and like, and always subscribe to this channel for the best. Thank you so much. Always be in touch.